Well, hello there, friends and family across the globe, and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines part, I don't know, what are we on, 11? I think? Maybe. What's it say in the description or the title? Let me know in the comments. If you're unfamiliar with this channel or these videos, I do podcast, ASMR, roleplay, light. Not really, that sounds nerdier than it is. I just play games. When I play games, I ramble into a microphone, and I got it in my head that, you know, sometimes people like to put videos like that on in the background, so maybe give it a try. I imagine it's meant to simulate, emulate, and allow you to participate in that feeling of sharing a couch together with me. Kind of like, you know, a lot of us used to back 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, at this point even. When you go over to a buddy's place after school or work, and you drop your bag and drop your gear, and drop your butt in a chair anyway. That's not going to make sense to anybody first time watching this, but long-time viewers might. Yeah, anyways. So yeah. Just basically for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, consider me your buddy, your pal, your friend. Pop this on the background, regardless of what you're doing. And sit back and enjoy the show, because I play new games for the first time, see how it goes. Play old games for the first time. I've done a lot of those recently. A lot of old games that I've never played. But here's one that I have played. Granted, it's been about 6 years since I last popped it in, but I like to see how... Go stroll down nostalgia lane to see how things fare after 5, 10, 20, 30, or even 40 years after we first played them or last week. My subscribers, I want to say thank you, though. A genuine special thank you to my subscribers, because you're amazing. You're awesome. And if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be doing these videos. So, promise this, as long as one of y'all sticks around, by that I mean stay subscribed and keep doing videos. The birds are back. I wonder if they're building a nest in the same spot. Anyways, why is that health bar on the left, like, moving? The blood isn't moving. It moves there at the top. Now it's moving. Okay. I guess, well, it does that. So what is the health on the left supposed to signify anyways? You know? Oh. And any dry-by rubneck beers. Let's go with, let's go with Burn Knuckle. Burn Knuckle. Something like that. Guess the game. Don't just type it into Google. Alright. Alright. Or whatever you use. I don't know. Google is like, what was it? Hadville? Ziploc? Okay, all that type of stuff. Sorry. Discombobulated. What do I want to upgrade, if anything? Let's at least look at this, right? I'll show you guys this. That's Feral Wolf. Or Spectral Wolf. It'll basically one-shot most things, but most things go down pretty easy. And that's Bloodsucker Communion. Oh, let's see, let's do this, right?
Buy a watch.
Wait, how's that a criminal violation? Oh. How do... Okay. Explain this. How is that a criminal violation? How do they know? Oh, that guy. He's summoning bats. Excuse me. Oh. Okay. And Fortitude's nothing special. It's just levels. But it's immensely helpful. Visually, it doesn't look appealing, but... Alright, at this point, Blitz is good. My defense is as high as it can get. Ranged might be worth popping. I don't know.
Need a ride.
This is what happens with like 90% of these types of games I play. Excuse me. Tell me, are you the same way? You get all these experience points, you're like, I just don't know what I want to upgrade though, because, you know, I always tend to hoard them, and then at the very end of the game, I'm like, I do it, and I'm like, alright. Oh, now I get to play with all the cool stuff. I just spent 70% of the game using the bare minimum I could get away with. We're in the home stretch now.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. That ermine gland oil in that new badge polish really makes this sucker shine.
Beckett. He doesn't want to talk to me.
My Wunderkind returns. In my entire court, I knew there was only one who could have succeeded in this task. Finally, the Ankaran sarcophagus is ours.
Wunderkind.
Come, I've granted Beckett's request to study and document all the markings of the sarcophagus. You've met Beckett, haven't you? Let's go take a look inside and see what the commotion around the city has really been all about.
Okay. So he's a Frenchman that sounds English and uses German verbiage. I thought it was German. I know, someone's been like, it's very clearly it's German, you dumbass, but I like to confirm and check. I always like to learn things. And then forget about them, so then when I can relearn them, I can be like, oh, hey, that's great. I learned something new today. Before we do that, I need an answer. Are you in an alliance with the Kuei-jin?
What? Preposterous. No kindred would trust them, nor would they trust us. Did Jack tell you that? Because it sounds like you've been taken for a fool.
I was told by the Kuei-jin agents sent to steal a sarcophagus.
And you believed them. They've been trying to take over LA for years. It's a ruse, a falsehood, spread to undermine my rule and turn kindred against each other, thin our ranks. They are duplicitous, evil creatures. Did they not try to kill you?
Yes, but...
Insurance. They lied to you in case you lived through the encounter. They hoped to create dissension in the ranks, rumors. It's a trick older than you or I.
If I could make one recommendation, because I do like this character that's been true, you know, kind of backstabby businessman type of guy, right? Make him... It would have been maybe add an extra quest or two that would make him feel more supportive. Instead of every mission, him kind of showing his hand, coming off like it's very clear he's using you. I don't know. How would you do that? I don't know. But because we know at this point, whatever he says coming out of his mouth is bullshit. If you just add like one genuine quest where, I don't know, it makes him feel more sympathetic, maybe even. Not to make him a sympathetic character, but just to add that extra loop for the player to kind of get over. I don't believe you.
I'll indulge your baseless paranoia no further. Let's open the sarcophagus. What have you assessed so far?
Unfortunately for the Heralds of Doom, it appears we won't be opening Pandora's
It's
box.
early. I'm sorry for any of this.
Markings, as far as I can tell, are of Assyrian origin.
More rambly
An
dialogue
extraordinary
today.
piece, but nothing earth-shattering.
I see. Then there is no good reason why we shouldn't open it.
Have you seen like any horror movie?
Budge.
I mean, I know we're vampires here, but
Do you see any mechanism for the lid?
I haven't, as yet, had a chance to pore over it with my fine-tooth comb. I think I have one in my bag.
Why
sarcasm.
Why won't it open, Beckett? And you? I thought you said it looked as if it had been opened on the Dane. I want it open!
Deadpan sarcasm is
You and Beckett,
the best
figure out a way to
sarcasm.
open it. I need to know what's inside. I have other matters to attend to. Come get me when a solution has been found.
Ah, the depths to which I'll sink to prove others wrong. The young ones get so temperamental. Fortunately for Sebastian, is it? I'd already made up my mind to open the sarcophagus, if only to show the city that Gehenna, contrary to popular belief, has
All right.
not begun.
Let's do more little research. I know this is going to lengthen the video, and people are going to be like, you should just play the game. But again, do these videos as like a, I don't know, what do you call it? Social ASMR or something? Crap, not that. We don't use that. Beckett. Sebastian LaCroix. Bloodlines. Or Bloodlines? Is that misspelled? I don't even have fat fingers. I just got lazy fingers. Alright, he is a... Yeah, we know it's true, but what generation is he? Yeah, I know he's a prince, but what generation is he? Is generation tied? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, and I got the books back there, and I've read them. I have, I swear. It's just been... I don't read my vampire stuff as frequently as I would the werewolf. It's been like 6 or 7 years since I ran a game. Oh god, that's way too long. I should get back to doing that. Anyways, maybe I'll do a... If I get enough subscribers, maybe I'll do like a subscriber... Old World of Darkness game or two. Or maybe I could use it to like use the comments on my YouTube channel and kind of do like a choose your own adventure book thing. Anyways, LaCroix generation Bloodlines. Let's see if that adds the answer. According to the game lore, LaCroix is at least a 7. Okay. Beckett. Bloodlines. Generation. Seventh generation. Wait a second. 1704. There's only like 90 years difference between when they were embraced, according to these resources. I wonder if that was like a retcon or what. Alright, anywho. I know, I talked at length, I talked long, and I apologize for this, but it's that time in the morning. What do you think's inside?
Put your ear to it. I'll shake it, and you tell me what you think's inside.
Dude. Alright, stupid question. How do we open it?
Fortunately for us, I know of someone who
Just
has
asked what you were
distinguished
thinking,
himself
dude.
in this field.
That guy on the historical network with the Pyth helmet makes learning fun.
No. His name is Dr. Anders Johansen, a professor of
Anders
archaeology
Johansen.
from Norway. He was the one responsible for finding the sarcophagus, and as far as I know, the only authority on its origin and design.
So why isn't he here?
Until yesterday, he could have been found in his suite at the Empire Hotel downtown. But when I stopped by earlier this evening, all I found was spilt coffee on a morning paper. Appears he's been abducted.
Damn it. Why does everything have to be so difficult? No. Tell me he left some notes or a diagram or something.
I did find a pair of bikini swimwear and a book detailing the origins of various Turkish dialects.
Wait a minute, whatever floats your boat. Alright, fine. Damn it. Why does everything have to be so difficult?
Where's the fun without
Oh
complications?
my god, I do say the same thing. I tell people that all the time, you know. Oh, you know, you don't make mistakes. Or where's the fun if it wasn't difficult? You know. So where is he?
I detected the scent of myrrh incense, which is usually burned in monasteries. Also, I found beach sand in part of a muddy
Oh,
footprint.
I
Putting two
vaguely
and two
remember
together,
this.
I located a monastery near a beach in Malibu, where I believe hunters are holding Johansen captive.
Not hunters that use edges. Edges are the powers of the hunters from Hunt of the Reckoning. I think that's what they were called. You figured all that out from sniffing around his room?
Actually, there were two hunters on the roof of the building opposite the hotel who were positively delighted to tell me everything they knew, provided I stopped dangling them head first over the side.
Hunters have this guy? What would hunters want with the archaeologist?
The hunters abducted Dr. Johansen for his own protection. Or
Johansen.
at least that's how they
Johansen.
justified it. He's being held by the Society
Like
of
the band?
Leopold and used
Johansen?
quite ingeniously
Yo, what's up,
as
Hansen?
bait for Prince LaCroix's minions.
Johansen. The Society of Leopold. Metal Gear.
Sebastian mentioned you ran into one of the hunters from the Society of Leopold some time ago. They're so secret a church organization, I don't even think they know if they exist. But essentially, they're murderers for Christ, or some
Defend the
such
queen.
deity.
Which one's the queen? I thought I was the queen. So, how do we get him out? I'll go. Hunters aren't anything I can't handle. Truly aren't.
It's easy to assume proficiency in something you've never done, isn't it?
I have fought hunters before.
Be that as it may, these hunters are leagues above
In a
the
tunnel.
security
With
guard
Ash.
turned vampire killer you might have encountered thus far.
I've killed things hunters won't hunt. What do I do?
You'll have to go to the monastery and find a way into the
I
tunnels
killed things
beneath
hunters
where the
don't hunt.
hunters are
What do I
holding
do?
Johansson.
What do I do?
I'm afraid I can't
No.
accompany you.
That
But
line
then
doesn't
it's
seem
best you go alone. Too
cohesive.
many of us might set them off, like fundamentalists on contrary opinion.
You're not going?
It's not that I don't love walking into the heart of danger to curry favor with the local magistrate of the hour. But actually, that's exactly it. I'd rather not get involved in the politics of it.
Where's my choice?
Besides, I'd better document the sarcophagus before Sebastian's goon smashes it open.
There's a gameplay, an in-game, if you try and refuse quests. Discover that on your own. When dealing with the prince. Refuse quests, see what happens. I thought that was a nice touch. Okay, I'll spoil it. He uses dominate on you, so. Yeah, see, I'm bad at that. You could have just said because I'm afraid to. Guess I'll go along.
I wouldn't recommend walking. Certainly, Sebastian's already provided cab fare. I'm sure he always spares no expense when archaeology is at stake.
I have a few questions before I go.
Excellent.
Have you learned anything else about the Thin Bloods?
How any sane kindred could think these poor unfortunates are an immediate threat to us is absurd. Most were afraid, or at the very least uneasy, around me. Tragic. Their
And Thin Bloods aren't the
desperation
same thing
could
as
very well hold the
Caitiff,
spark
right?
of
Or
revolution, however.
Caitiff? I think so. I think Caitiff are like just clanless, whereas Thin Bloods are like they're like a 14th generation, I think, maybe. Hit me up in the comments. Again, we want to talk werewolf, the apocalypse, and all the other Farah. I will be marathon sprinting that stuff. But when it comes to vampire stuff, if it's not the basically Zamitzi, I'm a babe in the woods. Spoke of Gehenna before. I think the sarcophagus is part of it.
Well, if we open it up and the world ends, then yes. If we open it up and the world does not end, then no.
That's science. Is it yes
I'd
or
wager
no?
the latter.
Anything else you can tell me about the Society of Leopold?
The society, for the most part, knows very little about us. But they do know how to kill and torture us, and that's enough. Also, some of them exhibit powers that can make them quite formidable. Best not to announce yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
I've said quite a lot about myself already. I
Okay.
know even less about you than you do me. Why don't you tell me about yourself?
You know what? I can't think of any other video game that they do that. Props, once again. I mean, I've adored this game for years, ever since I first played it. But I can't think of another game where they actually ask about you. Can you name one? Again, let me know in the comments. Like yourself, I consider myself somewhat of a scholar. I think these change based upon your humanity score. Your highest And second highest, maybe, stats?
I consider myself a seeker of reluctant information. Scholar sounds like academia. Ugh. How versed are you in the occult?
It's one of the fields I specialize in.
When you have a year or two, you should really invest time in seeking out a copy of the Book of Nod. It's a collection of kindred lore, with a
Was
few
it written by her?
annotations by a certain renowned Gangrel explorer. Unless you've got further questions, I'd really like to get back to looking at the sarcophagus.
Now I'm looking it up. Oh, because he was one of them. Okay, he's referencing himself. He's like those professors who are like, you need to buy my book for my class. He's not given credit, though, to the Malkavian named Aristotle de Laurent, who apparently adopted Beckett. I still don't know what adopted means. Like, in a Zemitzi, what is it, anti-tribu? Which are basically, anti-tribu, if I remember. They're like a Gangrel anti-tribu, or whatever its pronunciation is, butchering it, is a Gangrel that is for the Sabbat. A Zemitzi anti-tribu would be against the Sabbat, so it'd be more like, they'd be sided with the Camarilla. They're like the opposite of, let's look at anti, now, we're going to get to the game. Is a term used to describe division within a vampire which opposes the main body of the clan. So they're basically nuh-uhs. Literally means anti-tribe or against the clans. Okay. So if you're Camarilla, you're Sabbat. Like most Zemitzi are Sabbat. That's all that means. I did have another question.
Excellent.
I'm ready to go get the professor.
Remember,
I guess I don't have
Dr.
another
Johansson
question.
is an innocent. He has no idea we actually exist. Try not to put the idea in his head.
Okay. What's his name? Ramus from League of Legends? I haven't played League of Legends in years. Okay. Spiky porcupine.
Did you find a way to open the sarcophagus?
Getting the sarcophagus back was quite an expensive ordeal.
I can't have my protege looking plebeian, can I? You'll find I can be very generous towards those who serve me well.
Plebeian. Thanks, I had a question.
Which is...
What do you know about the Quasian?
Traditionally, the Quajin have stayed in Asian territory, and the kindred Europe, and later North America. But recently, they invaded the West Coast, killing off a substantial number of anarchs. They lack the organization of the Camarilla, and think nothing of breaking the Masquerade. Though we share similar traits, there is no fraternity between us. We embrace. They
Rise from the grave.
They do not know the pleasure of blood. They are without clan. And oh yes, they believe our kind to be inferior.
No, they're not without clans.
They are as much of a threat as the wolves.
You have the Bone Shadows, the Resplendent Cranes, Thrashing Dragons, the Centipede ones. I can't remember what they are. And the Tiger ones. Wolves?
Werewolves. I can still recall a time when cities were surrounded by miles of forests full of the beasts. But progress has taken care of that problem.
Oh, but they don't basically in this game understand that werewolves walk the cities too. And another question.
Which is...
What do you think is inside the sarcophagus?
If you didn't take the time to ask, perhaps we'd know by now. As I mentioned before, my concern is that it pertains something supernatural. Now, Beckett has waived his theory altogether. The city is alight with dread. Perhaps it's an antediluvian.
Antediluvian?
A joke? The antediluvians are the mythical progenitors of each of the clans for whom they trace their bloodlines. And according to mythology, descendants of Cain, the legendary first vampire.
Cain?
As in the biblical Cain and Abel? Before you put too much stock in it, realize that the church and all of its mythos are blends of kindred and mortal meddling. Whips to regulate weak minds. This is all Beckett's field of expertise. If you want a lesson, merely ask him.
And another question.
Which is...
Never mind. Hey, Becca, you told me to
I
ask you a
wouldn't
question.
recommend walking.
A few questions before we go.
X.
Where do you go to the
Remember-
president? Okay. Okay. I guess we're going. Hey, Chunk, any final words?
Sorry, no one's loud up right now.
Oh, thank you. No words. Oh, let's go see the Tremere region? Is that what it's called? And tell them we sold them downriver. About the gargoyle. And let's see, check in with Jack. See if they got any words of wisdom. And maybe check in with Heather. Oh no. It's locked because I think we sold him downriver to Isaac. So before revealing to Isaac that the gargoyle is
I don't think so.
Strauss's, go talk to Strauss. After you take care of the gargoyle situation, tell him it's been handled. He'll give you some money. Then go to Isaac and reveal to Isaac Strauss was responsible for
Heard
it.
anything?
I'll let you know when I have.
What the hell did you want?
I'll give you questions. I'm out of here. Jack.
Just keeps getting more interesting, doesn't it, kiddo? The Giovanni, the great
Yeah.
gin.
Yeah.
Lots of blood being spilled for a 10,000-year-old conversation piece, wouldn't you say?
Tell me about it. Damned well better be something interesting in there.
I heard LaCroix's been talking to Beckett, too. Beckett's a skeptic about all this stuff. I just hope he knows to be careful dealing with that snake LaCroix.
Why is he helping the prince?
Well, Beckett's apolitical, you could say. He's just interested in the truth of our origins. Politics and all that is minor details, too.
He and the prince want me to find Johansson, the archaeologist.
You do what you have to do.
I don't want to help him get it open.
Kid, if you don't do it, somebody else will.
I don't know.
You're in a good position to make a difference, Mr. Big Shot. A lot of kindreds wondering just which way you'll go.
I wanted to ask a question.
Sure thing, kiddo. What's on your mind?
Actually, I don't have any more questions. One more thing.
What's up?
I'm out of here. Alright. My scene. Alright. Actually, we got a couple more things. We got a couple more things before we get this ball rolling down. Rolling, rolling, rolling. What?
Hey, start now.
How much money we got? 2020. Look at that. Where was I in 2020? I was writhing on the floor, barely able to breathe. Literally laying on the floor for getting like 2 hours of sleep a night for like 2-3 years. Difficulty breathing and immense amounts of pain. Come to find out, my gallbladder was the cause of the majority of that. Yeah, gallbladder. Go figure. And last year I had my gallbladder taken out. Jump, jump, whoa. Alright, let's check with Heather. Let's check our email.
Mister?
I'll return later. Emails. We got 3. Thank you. Thank you, sweet kindred, for all you did for me. I want you to know that I meant it when I said I adored you. You made me feel blah, 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 blah. I hope to see you again in my dreams. Oh, my love, Vivi. Yeah, whatever. From Vivi again. Oh, I do hope the night has been kind. You were on my mind tonight, and I must admit it was inspiring. I wrote this for you. You wrote me a crappy poem. Okay. From a friend, the success of a campaign is weighed by the commitment of your opponent. Alright. Now let's go piss off. What's her name? Equation lady. Actually, let's go see if we can get some more money out of what's her name real quick too. Fill up on some ammo.
I beg your pardon.
Beg your pardon.
Money, right? I've got your cut right here.
Thanks, Venus. Keep it coming. Alright. Every little bit helps. Alright, Fat Larry. Then Fly-Day Chinatown. And then finally the Society of Leopold.
Mom. Mom.
That's full. That's full. High velocity round. Sniper? Is there a sniper rifle? Oh, that's the sniper, huh? The Styrog. Might as... Okay. You know what? Maybe? Right? No. Where is the sniper rifle? Oh, we can't buy it. Is this the sniper rifle? 30 and 10. Yes, the sniper rifle is the Jamie Sue. Okay. So you're also limited at what you can buy. So you can't, like, collect every weapon in the game. No! I want to use blood buff. I forgot. Is there like a zoom function? What's the alternate fire mode for guns?
Mom.
Toggle attack mode tab. Alright. Whoa. Look at that. This person does not know how to hold a gun. Oh yeah. Fanning, that's right. I was just testing out what had alternate fire modes real quick. Alright. No, we didn't do a criminal violation. That's a holdover. Let's go to Chinatown. Let's piss her off. She's also one of the more difficult bosses. Enemies to fight. Not as bad as some of the others. Actually, she might be the most difficult. But I remember one of the criticisms the game got was it was very combat heavy towards the end, but I never thought that was a negative.
Was there something else?
I ran into your agents. I'd like to ask you
What
some
can I-
questions first. Questions
There
for
is much.
question.
What can I... Was there
Yeah.
some...
Ran into your
A
agents.
most
They're dead now.
unfortunate.
They said something
Let
about
me-
alliance. But you do. So, are you conspiring with
I
Croy
may
or
or
not?
may not choose to speak with you, the prince, or anyone else for that matter. Speaking does not make us allies.
I'm out of here. Okay, so I can't piss her off with that dialogue. Eh.
Going somewhere.
Society of Leopold. Let's go. Maybe? I don't know. Let's just go.
Greetings, Commander. Greetings, soldier. Anything to report? The Gladius Day has told us to keep a sharp eye. He thinks we may have some visitors this evening.
Of course, sir. My duty, as always, is to protect the Brotherhood. All seems quiet for now.
Good, good. Did he mention what kind of visitors, sir? The only kind that matters, soldier.
Yes, sir.
Oh god, they do like no damage. Don't run. Well, this is a mess. We got a lie in it. I mean, this is good news. You can go loud. There ain't much they can do. Okay, inventory. I'd rather pick up that. Could go in stealthy, but is there a point? At this stage, I don't think there is. Oh crap. Journal. Okay. Journal. We tracked LaCroix to Los Angeles. He made his lair in the penthouse of Venture Tower, hiding behind some legitimate business front while commanding his legion of demons in cover of night. I pray to the Lord for the strength to come, but there is a shadow that hangs over my heart like dark wings of Lucifer. It is not LaCroix I fear nor the underlings, but the fear of my heart, nonetheless ancient evil stirring. May God grant me the strength to overcome it. From GB. Woke up this morning with sun on the face, a little comfort. We lost 3 brethren last night in fierce battle with some hellspawn minions of the vampire we know as Alistair Grout. Mystery surrounding the Ankar and sarcophagus and the massacre of Elizabeth Dane. I've been told to expect a package in the mail. Its arrival seems convenient in light of LaCroix's recent arrival. Something is amiss. We'll wait and have faith. The Lord will see us through. Found the lair of Grout. Seems to relate the demon had already been sent to hell, and I was able to dispatch him. I ran across a younger vampire who seemed unaware of Grout's demise. No doubt one of his sucklings came to visit his master, took care of the demon, destroyed the house. Ha! Great unrest among the vampires in the city. Perhaps the arrival of LaCroix was unwelcome? I know not, nor do I care. And Karin sarcophagus stolen from the Museum of Natural History. Police report obtained leads me to believe that demon spawn were behind it. Vatican's only reinforced the theory. I know that there may be end times struggle maybe upon us. I dreamed of LaCroix last night, of his hideous visage burned to ash in a great inferno. I will be the vessel of his holy vengeance. The years have been long. Brother Kriegler reported a disturbance at the Vampire Coven we have been observing at the mansion in Hollywood. It seems there was a party and that someone interrupted their fleshy rituals. I smell LaCroix's meddling, and the demons feed on themselves. I had dreams of fires in Griffith Park this evening. I know not their origin, but I fear the worst. I received a letter from His Holiness, warning me that he is fearful that the apocalypse is upon us. I hold his words close to my heart. I took Johansson from his hotel room brought him back to the monastery and convinced that LaCroix will try to find him as his only way with the knowledge about how the artifact can be opened. The brethren have been warned to expect assault on the monastery. Alright, let me look up if there's other books. There is a book. Passwords. We'd be cheating. Oh, you could change it to human. Okay. Yeah, inventory's full. Difficulty 9. What's in here? Hopefully something. Alright, there is a book somewhere. Where is this book? No. Origins, dark and mysterious talismans, larger land of messily etched with the myth. If not for the etchings of Julius Gall discovered, there would be almost no historical record. Historians and theologians alike have been able to ascertain its exact age or place. About ancient Sumer or Mesopotamia had never been opened, therefore myths and legends of vampire origins have not been ruled out, though many scholars in the church seem to think it may hold the remains of an ancient king whose name so far has been lost to ages. Let be said, though, the writings of Julius Gall described the artifact being a nefarious and dread thing full of some ancient evil. He attributes the death of his scribe to the artifact, who, upon setting his eyes upon it for the first time, began convulsing uncontrollably and promptly died. Okay, so it's not the book we're looking for. Alright, so, you kind of want to do quick 2 hits. You don't want to do like a full combo. Knife. Okay. Where is this book? Skill books. It's supposed to be a book here. It says in the first floor of the monastery, the far end of the stairs. Alright. First floor, far end of the stairs. It says it's found on the second floor at the far end of the room of the stairs. Okay. Far end of the room. Oh. There it is. Oh, Netherlander. That's 3 Migos. At least a 4. Fine. Firearms 4. Now we have firearms 5. There we go. Look at that. Didn't do this perfectly, but I'm still down like 6 points, but firearms is now 6. You have to go this way, I'm assuming. See? I know your tricks, Dewey. Yeah, there's nothing here I'm worried about. Oh, that has zoom on it too, huh? Yeah, it's not worth it. I think you can shoot those and it blows them up. I can't remember. Huh? Oh, I thought there was stuff in it. Hold on. There's something very specific I think you have to do here, if I remember. Hey, what's up? Whoa! Okay, so that happened. Maybe...
Are the stories true about him, I mean?
Brother Grimsel?
Yes,
What stories have you heard, young brother?
there are many.
Oh god, he does not like water. Alright. Cleared this out. Good stealth. But why? Why? Why stealth? It's more fun to go guns a-blazing. Okay. That we need. Now we go back. Don't continue on this way. I remember that much. But yeah, the shotgun's still, the very basic shotgun you get from the beginning is still very, still carries its weight this far into the game. Okay. And I'm, again, playing this on Good Old Games. Pick this up on Good Old Games because the patch is already updated and patched to where you need it to be. Oh, look who it is.
No more fire. Oh, fire.
Ash?
They've ruined my face. The fire can still feel it in my
It's not the
wounds.
plus
They'll
patch,
kill me.
though.
They'll come back with
That you'll have
brands
to
and it will burn.
do manually and start a new game with it. Which, maybe next time I play this, I'll do the plus patch Malkavian playthrough. Look horrible.
I wouldn't talk so they burn me. Again and again and again. Their eyes, they enjoy
Like a doll's eyes.
Before they come back, I'm begging you, let me out.
Got something that might help you heal up a few of those wounds.
I once drank from the most desirable women in the world. Right now, this bag looks better than any of them.
Don't go anywhere, I'll be back. Key.
Thanks. You'll never see me again. I'm gonna go somewhere no one will ever see this face again.
Goodbye, Ash. I don't know what good luck in Canada means. Canada. You going? I wonder if there was supposed to be someone in here at one point or another. I can kind of see those white outlines showing up. I wonder if those are people. Okay. Look at this. We can't even buy it for that anymore. What about this? Choppy choppy. All right. Through these doors. You missed.
I knew Johansen would lure the servants of Satan, but I set this trap for the archfiend himself. Where is Lacroix?
LaCroix? Think LaCroix would come here alone?
Perhaps when Lacroix runs out of minions, he will show me his face, and God will guide my shots through it. Before I send you to eternal damnation, any last words?
Nope. Let's do this. Yeah. Get your shots in. Because when I get up there. Oh! Why did it do 0 damage? Okay, I see. Where's he at? We gotta get closer. Because zooming in with that is not good. Oh my god. Oh, if you zoom in and then unzoom. You'll place your mark every time. Stop. Stop. Alright, let's see if this works better. So yeah, zoom, and then it's gonna automatically target in for you. So okay, so when he says shield me, can't hurt him. Wait for it to run out. Okay. That wasn't too terrible. I just, could I have done that fight better? Yeah. Hey, ammo's easy to come by. Johanssons are hard to replace.
I told you everything. There's no reason for you to keep me here. Let me go!
Dr. Johansson?
I am an archaeologist. You can't hold me here like this. I am a hostage. I do not need protection. Bring me back to my hotel at once.
I'm here to help you, Dr. Johansson.
Why are they doing this? What is this nonsense with the guns and the crosses and the talk of vampires? Why do they insist on
if you have a
keeping me
perception
here?
of 4, you can ask
Who are
Johansson to
these
tell you the real story about how he found the sarcophagus. Bunch of militia nut jobs. Answer my questions, I'll get you out.
Yeah, okay. Anything, just get me out of these caverns and away from these crazies. I think I'm starting to get pneumonia.
Tell me what you know about the Incarn
The
sarcophagus.
sarcophagus?
Yeah.
You went through all that trouble for the sarcophagus? Yeah, I'll tell you. But don't you think it would be better to get out of here before those men come back?
I dealt with them. They won't give us the same problems.
I guess if you can get all the way here, you deserve the answers. But can I make one request first? After I answer your questions, you help me escape.
Sure.
All right. Where should I begin?
What can you tell me about the sarcophagus?
Let's start with the history of the Ankaran sarcophagus. That is a long and interesting legend, lost and found throughout the ages.
I guess you really don't want to get back to your
Are you
hotel room.
familiar with the Assyrians?
No. Let's go. No, I know about these things.
Well, the Assyrians lived in Mesopotamia,
World
a
history
region between the Tigris and Euphrates
community
rivers.
college,
Most of this
high school.
territory is now modern-day Iraq, Iran, Turkey, and Syria.
Go on.
They were warmongers, conquerors, a people driven to expand by their kings. Even before the Romans, they migrated their conquered people to the territories to stem revolt. But I'm afraid I'm getting off the subject.
Go on.
Well, the markings on the sarcophagus seem to hint that it is from sometime between 1050
Well,
and
that
800 BC,
nixes Cain
which was a
off the
period of
table.
fierce expansion by
Probably
the
the
Assyrians.
Antediluvians.
For those years,
They're older
only
than
one
that.
king shows up on the historical record.
Please, continue.
While most likely he wiped all evidence of his predecessor's existence or passed the name to his heirs, one monarch, Mesarach, the one-eyed king, is given credit for the territory and achievements of this time. But he would have had to have been over 250 years old, like Dracula or something.
What does this have to do with the sarcophagus?
I find it hard to believe a sarcophagus with a person as important as Masquerade could remain in, pristine or intact condition for so many years. But this is who is believed to be contained within.
Was he a vampire?
You know, it is interesting that you ask me that. The goddess on the outside of the sarcophagus was Lamastu. In Assyrian myth, Lamastu was an evil demoness who preyed on humans. Many people cite her as the mother of vampire myth,
and
the engravings on and found around the sarcophagus portray a regal figure drinking the blood of his enemies. Now, this image is found in many cultures, specifically among those of royal lineage. But there is a quite scientific explanation.
Which is?
A disorder known as porphyria. In short, it is caused by a deficiency of the iron in the blood, and in many cultures, for the nobility that could conceivably get away with the cure, the treatment was to drink human blood.
So, Mesarach drank human blood.
Perhaps. Drinking the blood of your enemies is, if nothing else, symbolic. It can inspire fear in your foes and dissidents. Don't misunderstand me. I in no way believe it was a vampire. Vampires. That's what caused this whole mess. These maniacs believe they exist.
How did you find the Incarn sarcophagus?
That is, you see, in archaeology...
So you need perceptions 4 for him to tell you the real story.
Site, following local rumors,
according to this guide.
studying old maps.
I have open. Just so I don't miss that book. I'm interested. Please go on.
Finding and organizing a dig is the least interesting part of an archaeologist's job. Trust me.
Now I'm curious what it is. You really believe Mesarach is inside the sarcophagus?
That I can't be sure of, nor can anyone. But I promise you it is more likely to be filled with gummy bears than vampires.
Gummy bears.
Perhaps maybe a mummy, but not likely the kind to go about chasing Abbott and Costello.
What else do you know about vampires?
Not much, really. I'm an archaeologist, not a mythologist. But I do know that Lamastu, the Assyrian demoness, was thought to have been the inspiration for Lilith, the first wife of Adam in the Jewish Old Testament, another source of the vampire myth.
So, how does the sarcophagus open?
Ah, quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it? It's perplexing.
A key, of course. Do you have it?
How strange you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey. It was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both pieces before the contents can be disturbed.
Do you have a copy of the key?
No, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated, and I meant to study it at the museum. I've answered all your questions. Do you think now you could please get me out of here? I don't care who you are or why you've had so many questions about the sarcophagus. I just want to leave this place.
Alright, I'll free you. There's a boat nearby. We can escape on it.
Thank you, my friend. I don't know where you came from, but I will never
You could come into
forget
play
this
later in life. Unlife. No problem. Alright, I don't think there's anything else, is there? Come on. Let's go. Oh.
Your time of judgment is here.
Okay. Come on, Johansson. Hope you follow. It's on you if you don't. Timer. Now, if you have celerity, this part is insanely easy. I think we'll make it fine. But... oh wait, where's the boat? There it is. Packs ensure their members' loyalty through a requirement that each vampire drinks a mixture of, well, this is a bit different.
My man!
Flamethrower! Bye. Bye. Might as well. Bye. So. What's this? I don't need that. Honestly, I don't need that either. Bye. Bye. Flamethrower. Alright. Let's go check with Heather real quick. Check our email, then we'll see what's going on here. $28. See, now we could talk to him. Find out the true story. Insect swarm, huh? don't think I ever really used Insect Swarm. It's just not worth it for the blood points. Things die pretty quick in this anyways. My sweet Heather, are you okay?
Police suspect a rival gang may be behind tonight's violence.
And as you go, the TV will update about what you've done. White Bishop Falls. It's also everyone up to you in that late email, so I did my pen in my soul again. Oh god, it's another boring, terrible poem.
Arguing that the EU's inclusion of less politically stable countries will cause extended economic recession. Mobs of villagers in New Delhi, India.
I had a dream this afternoon. You were in it. You were stroking my hair, telling me you loved me. And then, in the next instant, you were gone. And I was alone, and I cried out for you, but you wouldn't answer. You're here now. I have never felt more relieved.
I would never leave you, dearest Heather.
You're so kind to me.
I would never forgive myself if anything happened to you.
I got something for you. Here, it should fit you.
Okay.
I hope you like it. I thought it looked like something you'd wear.
It's wonderful, Heather. Thank you. I appreciate this.
Think of me when you wear it.
I will. Before I go, do you think you...
You need my blood? Of course.
Thanks. I don't need your blood, but... Nom 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 nom. Alright.
The deer man is reported as a 7-foot creature with horns that ambushes.
What'd we get? Anything here? No. 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 Oh. Body armor. 4. Okay.
Villagers at night.
What's it look like?
Has also been host to the Monkey Man.
Monkey Man?
The bear
It
man
looks just like your last set of armor. It's just got a better rating. Alright, so we're at 541, but if we put that on, it gives us what? 651.
later
Okay.
dismissed as mass hysteria. Weeks of protests against the European Union.
Lose a pip of dexterity, but really who cares about dexterity at this point? Let's check out the flamethrower real quick. Flamethrower. 115 damage, 110 lethality. Jeez. Range combat requirement is 1.
Not now.
Not now, you. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. Nope.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic.
The Sabbat. What? I suppose I should have talked to the prince first. Be back in a minute. Again, I guess we probably should have, huh?
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize.
Someone made a mess downstairs.
The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. 2 got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
The Sabbat attacked? Why?
Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Ankaran sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient. Their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
Diablerists?
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie. That is, drinking the blood of other kindred. Especially older ones, until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. And the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. As my best agent, I'm sure you can guess my course of action.
I understand. Hey, you, lazy sheriff. Go wipe out the Sabbat.
He has to remain here in case of further attack. And also to guard the sarcophagus.
How'd we know?
For this emergency, I need someone with your nerve to guarantee success. The Sabbat have been a threat to both of us for far too long.
Forget it. Too dangerous. Find someone else.
You will destroy the Sabbat.
I will destroy the Sabbat.
The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel. Right under our noses, here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened?
Before I tell you anything, I want what's coming to me.
Take your money.
Hey.
Tell me, what have you learned?
The missing crate from the Dane. It's a key to the sarcophagus.
A key? Where? Do you have it?
No idea. But you'll be happy to know I killed Bach.
Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter. You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates.
Any hunters that cross my path are dead. Same goes for the Sabbat.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Okay. There. Now I talked to him.
You can always count on...
Yeah, you already said that. The wrong thing for the right reasons. What does that mean?
The Sabbat's goal is to stop Gehenna, which is very similar to my own, though they choose to do so through more violent, fanatic, and flamboyant methods. The Camarilla, on the other hand, suspends belief entirely. Or so goes the party line.
Beckett, are you Sabbat?
What I am is kindred. How others choose to categorize themselves concerns me only when local customs are concerned. Individualism is a path fraught with obstacles and sometimes angry mobs. But for all its hardships, it is the only one worth taking.
I met with Dr. Johansson.
What did Johansson have to say?
He said there was a key for the sarcophagus, but he doesn't know where it is. He said the reliefs on the side were of a demoness named Lamastu.
Lamastu?
Lamastu.
She was a Lilith
Lamastu.
figure. They represent empowered women and the threat of such women to male-dominated society. Strange she would be engraved on a king's tomb.
You said it's the tomb of Mesararch, an Assyrian king.
Assyrian origin. Glad to see I'm not losing my touch. As for Mesararch, I'll have to research that name, see what I can find.
You said that there was a key for the sarcophagus, but he doesn't know where it is.
The lock and key. An invention as ancient as greed. I should have guessed. All we have to do is find a victor in this nonsense. They'll be the one with the key.
It's everything I know. Does it mean anything to you?
It seems to corroborate my own evidence. I'm going to have to study it a little more. Maybe dig up some information on Mesararch and the Lammastu myth. I'm certain the key will show up in time. Your information is appreciated.
Lammastu. You're welcome. I had other questions.
Excellent.
Why would the Sabbat attack so openly?
It's simple. Someone's misled them into believing there's an antediluvian in this very room. They, and I suspect most kindred in this city, would love to sink their stakes or teeth into its imagined occupant. If indeed rocketing it to the moon was out of the question.
I'm supposed to wipe them out because of the attack.
Well, perhaps for this pack, it's for the best.
Another question for you.
Excellent.
I have no more questions. How'd I know that was coming? Poor Chunk. Well, you know, we haven't seen Chunk's body, so maybe he lived. Alright. We got this new armor. Let's go see. 31. Still not enough. That's the Hollowbrook. Let's go see our buddies over at the Anarchs. The last round.
Heard anything?
Oh, you know.
What did you just say?
Oh, gosh.
What the hell?
Few questions. Right here. Jack.
What's up?
Give me something new.
Sure thing.
No, Jack, you let me down. Of the young clean. I am a heretic and I crave your excommunication. Alright.
Just back off.
You back off. Okay. Keep going until I decide what I really want to spend points on. Defense is 11, so I'm good there. My melee combat seems to be okay. Like, even if I went this route, I'd be 19 points away from my war form. Why is 14 away from that? Maybe. This is all bunk now. You don't even need to worry about this. As far as I remember, I don't think there's really any more checks. Alright. To infinity and beyond. Let's take care of the Sabbat. There's a reason I picked up the flamethrower. I remember it being pretty good. Now. Oh, look at the little guy. I'll take a knife. Oh. Bum bum bum. Celerity users. I'm not chasing you. Oh man. Really? Let's see another way. Alright. Come here, you. Ow. Fire hurts. Fire bad. Oh, there's that, one guy I told you guys about. I don't want to get near him if I can help it. My God, this gun is poopy. Best gun in the game. Alright, I don't know which way we're supposed to go. Up? No. Alright. I mean, if he's gonna stand here. I don't want to waste all that ammo. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Alright. You just got a knife. Get to the point. Oh, we're going here. Stop it. As you can see, that defense 11 is really working for me. Oh, their eyes are gouged out. I forgot about that. Yeah, the Sabbat aren't generally considered very nice people. As far as Kindred go. But yeah, I think the Anaconda is like your best weapon. I don't really see bullets on you. Could do this. Alright, let's just go. Stop. Yeah, the war form's really not that great. I applaud them for trying. Well, we can't get back up here, so might as well just top off real quick. $152. We're about to get to a part where it'd be a good place to call it. Okay. If I remember, this is a part, alright? Alright. Never mind. This is a different part. I don't remember this. Potence your way out of my life. Be gone. Alright, we'll wrap up Hollowbrook. Oh, this poor guy got caught on a box. Hate when that happens. Hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for joining me. Sorry, it's been a bit frazzle-minded. I don't know what that is. There's that guy. What's in here? There's a guy. He blocked? Don't block. Come here. Oh. Yeah, by this point in the game, unless you really messed up on your stat distribution, you should be fine. Like, as you can see, I didn't even go like full combat-ish. That said, these guys can't even hurt me anymore, can they? With this body armor and my defense at 11? Yeah. You can cancel that animation early, I just remembered. Oh crap. You I gotta worry about more. Who's shooting? Alright, fine, we'll go back here. No. Running away. It's not going to help you this time. Oh. Ah, gotcha. I do wish there was like a quicker way to swap, but no, not Heather. Oh no. So you can save her by sending her away. There really is no repercussion for her dying. But if you send her away, you don't get the body armor. And the plus patch, there's a way to get the body armor and save her, I think. I think you still send her away. And you buy the body armor from someone else. Right, yeah. They kidnap Heather. And then they, well, as you saw, execute her. That was one of those old gaming myths. You can save her. You have to do this. I mean, technically you can, but you can't save her at that part. Alright. This is the part I was thinking of earlier. God, this gun really is that good. I forgot about that. Can't remember if this works better or if just shooting the guy is what you need to do. Okay, just shooting the guy. Maybe not shooting the guy. That's locked. How do we deal with this guy? I can't remember. Oh, the shield went down. Okay. Get far enough away. You just wait. Oh, you're done for now, dude. Okay. So that was a Tremere, I think? Where do we go now? Oh, there we go. So the thinking is the sheriff could have done this, but LaCroix was too afraid of being left defenseless. Alright. Now, this is why you kind of want the flamethrower. This is one part why you want the flamethrower. There is another part. Still not enough. Inventory full.
I recognize the smell of your blood, young Cainite. Very potent. Greater than our last meeting. I could smell it, even over the flood of my fallen brethren. Doesn't that make you wonder?
Didn't I kill you already? This time I'll finish the job.
Puppet! The strength of your blood is all that saved you from yourself. Wretched, weak-minded mongrel. The blood is wasted in you. Wasted!
Puppet? For who? LaCroix? Nines?
Miserable, ignorant gutter spawn. You are blind. The sarcophagus must be destroyed.
What? What do you think is gonna happen?
I
Might as well ask
do
him,
it
right?
myself if I must.
He ain't listening. Oh,
You
he
will
ain't
be
listening.
purified.
Purified.
It is the blood that he is speaking through.
The bees,
blood
the
of all the
bees.
pawns. It all must be purified.
Wait, what's going to happen if the sarcophagus is open? Whoa. Okay. Zulo shape. That's a level 5 vicissitude. We didn't get a good look at him, but it's kind of a neat little war form that they got. Killed the Zamisi. Okay, now how do we get out of here? Go back up. I guess so. Yo.
Be at peace, kindred. You stand amongst friends now.
Really? I don't remember the Chang brothers being so friendly.
Indeed. The Chang brothers, my greatest agents, undone by the young soldier of LaCroix. It was obvious your path was greater than I or he had anticipated.
What's this about an alliance between you and LaCroix?
We did have an arrangement, LaCroix and I. A mutually beneficial pact to drive the lesser factions from the city.
I asked you about this before, but you wouldn't talk to me about it.
Again, kindred, I could not have guessed the significance
Well,
of
you
the
should have
pact.
guessed better.
My arrangement with your prince
See?
was too sensitive to reveal.
What happened to the arrangement?
LaCroix's zeal in recovering the Ankaran sarcophagus has been to the exclusion of many relationships, mine included. And I, like yourself, have been used by him in his desperate quest for power.
How did he use you?
LaCroix feared Alistair Grout, the Malkavian primogen, for the cursed insight of his bloodline was strong and brought him uncomfortably close to the truth about LaCroix's ambitions.
And so?
LaCroix saw an opportunity to rid himself of two problems. A hardened rebel leader and a problematic primogen in one fell stroke. And as you can see, I was integral to his plan.
Ah. That was a weird face he had going on. Fascinating, but why did you agree to do it?
LaCroix convinced me that an alliance with the Camarilla could strengthen the position of the Kuei Jin. And so with my help, your prince framed Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout.
Why did you need to strengthen your position, though?
Our war with the Anarchs has taken its toll. A truce with the Camarilla allowed us to marshal our remaining forces and focus on a lone enemy.
So you were the one at Grout's mansion.
Yes, you were made to be the witness, for your political naivete put your word beyond reproach. No one would believe you devised such a story. LaCroix used you and once again turned a problem to his advantage.
She just cut out the last bit of the word advantage. I ran into that problem in another game that you'll see later this year. I wonder if it has something to do with the game engine. What's any of this matter now? LaCroix has the sarcophagus.
Hear these words, kindred. The sarcophagus is sealed against the ages. Only the proper key
Now,
will break this seal.
This is at
That
the point
key now lies
in the
safely
game.
in
You can
Quaker
side with
hands.
Anarchs,
Your prince's prize cannot be
Quasian,
had without it.
Camarilla, or go your own way. We ain't siding with nobody. That's interesting.
I hope you recognize my sincerity, kindred. I would like to see you reach your destination before
One, it
your
makes
path
the
is
game
cut
longer,
short.
which means another
I
video or
hope
two.
when next we meet,
And
it is
two,
again as
it
friends.
shows everything in the game, so I don't have to replay it and do different sections. So when I do the Malkavian playthrough, we'll see how it goes. We'll see later. Yeah, don't trust her. Don't ever trust her. Alright, let's go talk to the Anarchs. Let's go restock. Let's go check our email, and then I'll head to the tower.
Heard any?
The leader of the Quasian recently told me of an alliance with LaCroix.
That bastard! He sold us out?
Well, no one had more news.
Fucking panties, I just wanna kill him!
What the hell do you want?
Few questions.
Yeah?
Nothing. Where's... Oh, Jack's not here. I am a heretic. Creep your excommunication. Alright, and we pissed off Strauss so we don't have to see or talk to him. There's a couple other things Strauss plays a part in here. You can side with Strauss. There's actually two paths for the Camarilla. Siding with LaCroix or siding with Strauss. But we pissed Strauss off so by leaking a secret about the gargoyle. So that ain't happening. Yeah, see, we've been locked out for a bit now. So if you wanted to be Camarilla but you didn't want to be LaCroix's lapdog, you very well could have stuck it out. Gone with Strauss, so. Yeah, this is such a good game. Core game doesn't change really too much, honestly. Since this game's released, I can admit now, there are a lot of other games that do branching paths and style play a lot better. Alpha Protocol, for example, is probably the best game in regards to
Delhi, India, stoned a policeman to death after mistaking him
that.
for the
Dialogue and choices actually matter a heck of a lot more than here.
for weeks, and is thought to be
The
responsible
end
for the
game. The
mysterious
position of
deaths
your pieces
several village
is the
children.
key to the end
The
game,
deer man is
friend.
reported as a 7-foot creature with horns that ambushes villagers at night.
Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous would be another one that does it really well. But you gotta remember, at the time when this released, there really wasn't too many games like this. I mean, like Deus Ex did a pretty good job. It's kind of more of that, in that mold. Outcomes of missions don't necessarily change, but how you approach them, being given the tools to deal with them. That's kind of the core of it. And you'll see that if I decide to do I might do a bonus. You know what? I might just jump straight into doing Malkavian playthrough after this. Kind of like I went crazy with Dawn of War. I didn't want to stop playing Dawn of War last year. So I did like 3 campaigns, I think. Chaos, Dark Eldar. I can't remember the third one I may have done. Maybe in like Tau or Necrons. Can't remember. Anyways. Let's stock up on ammo. Definitely. You're going to need that. and definitely this. Yeah, why not? It's not really that good, but... Alright, that should be everything, every which way, so... Looks like they cleaned up the street. Call it here, folks. Having a blast. We're getting to the tail end, I promise. All that said and done. To the subscribers out there, you all stay awesome and you have an amazing day. Or if you like, stay amazing and have an awesome day. And drive by Redneck Computers. I will catch you next time. Until then, you have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good night.